영어 책 stand 그리고 work 함께 갈게요. Page 316. stand, stood, stood. 서다, 상태에 있다, 장소에 있다, 그리고 받아들이다. Stand up when she comes in. Don't be afraid to stand up to bullies. They're actually weak. Stand up for your rights to be respected. Likewise, respect others. I'm sorry I stood you up. I slept in. Stand still and be quiet. I stood aside and let a more skilled person do the job. Leave it to stand for half an hour and stand by for the next step. This book stands out from the crowd. I stand out against easy books when we have the web. The debt stands at $1 trillion. We can't allow the current situation to stand. They are to stand trial soon for their part in the crime. I hate to see paintings standing against the wall. They are meant to be hung on the wall. I got a job and stood on my own 2 feet. I can't stand him smoking. I can't even stand the smell. If you read this up, you stand a good chance of acquiring English. If ice at the poles melts, it stands to reason that the sea level will rise up to 90 meters. We better know where we stand on this issue. If we stand our ground in the face of climate crisis and not change our consumptions, we are doomed. work 가겠습니다. work 318 work, worked, worked 일하다, labor, 작동하다, function, 효과 있다, operate. I'm working on it. I will get to work. It is in the works. They are working closely on the case. She is at work. I work as a pilot. She works for a Swiss cosmetics company. What time do you leave for work? It's an hour's commute to work by subway. I'm on my way to work. I work from home. She works in Seoul Square. He works in the HR department. How's your work environment? I work long hours. It's a full-time or part-time work. He's out of work at the moment. I ended up taking work home. I work out. I'll try work things out. Let's work it out. I've been hard at work on the book of English. I still have a lot of work to do to ensure it works for one and all. This encompasses very large areas to deal with. So I have my work cut out for me. A special student of mine made me work up the idea for this book. Only outstanding work survives. I work off stress by taking a long walk in nature. One must work in there if one really wants to live. I dare you. You wouldn't dare. Don't you dare? How dare you? How dare she takes my stuff? Dare I say it, I like you ever since I met you. I put my heart and soul into my work and have lost my mind in the process. If people knew how hard I worked to get my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful at all. They also have works by Namjoon Baek. He bought a piece by Oreo Bay. Inspiration comes from working rain or shine. We work to become, not to acquire. Kangmin worked his way up to the managing director. You might want to do some work shadowing. I like his work ethic. To succeed in any field, you want to work with A players who have great work ethic. Without work, all life goes rotten. But when work is soulless, life stifles and dies. Work gives you meaning and purpose. Life is empty without it. There's no substitute for hard work. All wealth is a product of labor. Work is a necessity for man. Man invented the alarm clock. It is your work in life that is the ultimate seduction. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. It's not the talented who achieve their dreams. It's those who keep working every day do. There are many talented people who haven't fulfilled their dreams because they overthought it, or they were too cautious and were unwilling to make the leap of faith. Laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction. I can work my way through this job. Tian is working her way through uni. I tend to work till I drop. I'm working on my unromantic boyfriend to get me flowers. He doesn't express himself much, but he's working up to becoming a romantic guy. I'm working myself up to becoming a great daddy. To get something tangible, you need to work at it. For a marriage to work, both of you must work at it. People who work together will win. Whether it be sports or the problems of modern society. Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. Work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. It's working. This won't work. Do you know how to work a photocopier? It seems to work out well. That can work against you. We worked up an appetite making love vigorously. I can't work up any enthusiasm for going on this trip. Does it work? Doing your job well works like magic for all your troubles. At least it worked on me. WD-40 works wonders on all kinds of squeaky hinges. Taking a walk in the forest works wonders for the immune system. As vitamin D from the sun and phytoncides from trees improve it. In the UK, the doctors prescribe time in nature called green prescriptions. Trust me, reading aloud English books really works. The way it works is that it works by training your muscles to get used to the workings of this language. Which is totally different from Korean. Think of yoga. It works even better if you do it the last thing at night and the first thing in the morning. Books are timeless. Great books are eternal. Fine philosophy is universal. I will email you first thing in the morning. 이렇게 워크 마무리했습니다. 그럼 다음 영상에서 봬요.